Alright, what you see here is a new fan I got here in the Dominican Republic. This is a Oriental industrial ceiling fan. And yes, this is the one that I have shown several times over the years. The first time I showed it, it was running with very bad bearings in it. And the past few times I've shown it, it's been off. It does still work, but it just needs a lot of work to it. So I acquired this in a trade. I offered the person a used KDK in place of this, one that isn't pristine, but it'll do the job and will be less noisy than this. So he agreed. I talked to him about it last time. Basically around the time I did the last video of it. We were already in discussions of it, so I had his contact info. We've been in touch, and I told him when I arrived here and such, so that way he could take the fan down by the time I got to his place, and he already had it taken down, and I got it. So yeah. Now you're noticing there's two controls. That's because when I went there, I kind of looked around in the area at a parts place, the same one where I saw like the white Hunter Mayfair and the Hunter Stratford in bright grass and the Westinghouse fan of sorts that I've been looking to get, and a few other KDKs and the G vent fans in like a reddish finish, and some SMC fan of sorts. Basically, it's the place where I got that Universal, the white Universal, the most recent one. That person had this control there for sale, and I figured it was perfect timing because I got a fan that will go with it. Now, this control still works, but I do like that this one has the actual Oriental logo on it still. And the other one was painted over, but yeah, basically that logo right there, the red symbol, that looks like a three-bladed thing. And that is what they would have on the center right there and such. This one, I'm not sure if it has the info on the outside or not. I don't think so. Oh no, I opened this one up. It didn't have any info, like model numbers and all of that. But this one actually has some sort of information on the back of it. And this is the actual one that goes to this fan. So I do have a model number of sorts. Here we go. Yeah. I'm not sure what year it's from, unfortunately. It's obvious that I know for a fact these are not from the year 2000. But I would have remembered seeing these for sale around that time. The only place I ever saw these as a kid was there's a few places. That place that has those tornado fans, the brush nickel ones. There used to be one of them there. And it's actually shown in the old photos, the old fan photos from 07 and 08. It's a painted over one in white that definitely looked like it had a white kit on it at some point. So there was that one. There's a clothing place that had four of them that were in a lot better shape and weren't painted over, that I actually saw the logos on them, and those were removed around 2009, 2010 when they did renovations. And up until then, I hadn't seen any since. But there was and the one from that cafe place, they replaced it back in 2010 with a B56X5 KDK. Yeah, and then I saw this one. There was one with no blades I saw a few years back in a auto place of sort, like a garage, but the guy didn't seem interested or even realize that he had a fan there for sale. He thought it was just something else, but and then there was the black one I saw with a white kit on it. But those other two places, I mean, I've seen the black one since. I haven't seen the other one since then. I've gone by there and the place is still there, but I couldn't maybe tell if it was there still. But this one's complete. It has the blades, which was important because, yes, they do look like the KDK blades, but you can kind of notice they're a little bit different right here. Although I'm pretty sure KDK blades would fit it without an issue. I do like to have it as original as possible. But yeah, this fan definitely is going to need a lot of work to bring it back to its glory. But thankfully the plastic's not, on the motor at least, isn't too far gone. Has some sun damage definitely, but I can always just repaint over it. The upper canopy is cracked, and that's definitely going to have to be replaced most likely. Probably just get it 3D printed or something. And I did clean the top as much as I could. But yeah, that's the motor to it. Yeah, I'm not sure if these would have had an upper sticker to it or not. I really don't know. It's been so long since I saw the other ones, and I do have pictures of the other ones I've mentioned from that clothing store. It's just that in a SD card, memory card of sorts for a camera, somewhere misplaced in my dad's house for the past 15 years. So since I haven't seen those pictures of it since then, that's why I can't remember as much about these as I'd like. But yeah, that's the capacitor. I don't remember these ever being as fast as the K to K, but they could be. I mean, this one's a 4 UF capacitor and such. Just trying to see if there's any other info on the other side. I doubt it, but yeah, it doesn't look. Yeah, it's nothing on the other side. Yeah, there doesn't seem like there was any sticker on the top here either, unfortunately, but, or they could have been, maybe it's just worn off since, I'm not sure. It could have been on the other canopy, that's gone. But yeah, basically it's just the same type of canopy as like the Mars Caribbean Breezes, but a little bit different. And such, but yeah, just looking at the side, it definitely looks very similar to a KDK, but it is not. But yeah, one of these days, I'm gonna open this up and really do some work to it, because it definitely needs a lot of TLC to it. Yeah, this definitely had to have had a light kit at some point. Unfortunately, I would have preferred if it didn't, but well, all I gotta do is just print out a picture of that logo and do a reverse, just make a circle out of it reverse, because that was the other thing. It wasn't this exact red logo, it was that logo, but it was in basically the outside of this was red and it had that symbol on the center of it. That was the other thing. But I do like that I have this with the words Oriental next to it, so I can use that for like the iMovie videos down the road, since that's really the only thing I've been able to find aside from the other one I have. But that one's kind of a trickier one to really get a picture of for the iMovie slideshow videos I do. But yeah, another childhood fan of mine crossed off the list I've been trying to find for a while, and one that's very, very hard to come by nowadays here in the Dominican Republic. So I'm glad I was able to get it. I mean, yes, it's not in the nicest shape, but I'd rather have one in this condition versus none at all. So yeah, yeah, the fan blades, they're rusted, but I've seen worse, and I have worse rusted blades than this, so it's something I can definitely restore. But I'm definitely going to keep it down here until I get to restoring it and such, because it'll be easier to do it down here, the environment and such. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.